Hi guys, today we're going to be talking to you about Canva, which is an online platform to be able to make different graphic designs. So this is a free platform to utilize. There is an upgrade version, but for what we would use in our classrooms and our students would use, the free version is certainly enough. If you need to make an account, this is the main page when you go to canva.com. You choose education. You can either sign up with an email or you can sign up with Google. So if your students have Google accounts, they can use that, or if they just have regular emails, they can use that as well. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. Okay. So when you first log in, this is what you're going to see. I have a few designs already, so there wouldn't be anything down here. But there's a lot of flexibility with using this tool. So they do have some basic tools that are most commonly used. There's certainly more if you go under Find Templates. There's a whole plethora of options. I mean, especially for teachers, so we're not having our students use this. If you go to Worksheets, it's basically graphic organizers. So there's a ton that are already made, and of course each and every one of them you can edit and tailor to your own classroom. So like, let's say I wanted to find something about multiplication. So if I type that in, here's a whole bunch, like there's even some worksheets even made, graphic organizers for kids to use, so lots of flexibility with that. So what Lori and I made was a poster. So we went to create a design and we were making a poster. So we just chose college poster. And when you select something like that, there's a bunch of layouts that come up. So these are already pre-made and there's tons and tons and tons of them. So we just went through until we saw one that kind of struck our fancy, which was this one. So if you click on that, so we're just going to show you how we started this product that we made. And so this is what automatically comes up. And of course you can change any of these. Like for example, we did not want the Meshva State University Presents. So we decided to get rid of that. And the Freshman Orientation Program, because we're not doing that. And then you can edit any part of this. We decided to keep the font for this. We really like this. We just changed this to integer operations. And you can resize the box. You can resize the font and move it around. So we moved it up there. And then we thought that was a little too big. So up here you can change the sizes. So we made it a little smaller. We moved it around a little bit. You can move it as long as it has the 4-way arrows. And if you just want to get rid of an entire text box, just make sure you click on it with the 4-way arrows and delete, and there it goes. You can resize any of these images right here. So like we thought Mr. Pelican was a little bit too big, so we made him a little smaller and we moved, whoop. Anytime you make a mistake, just do Control-Z, or you can undo up here. And then we made Mr. Monkey a little smaller and we moved him around. So you can move things around any way you like to. So some things that we noticed, if you use Control-C for copying, it doesn't work the same way as it does, say, in like a Word document. You actually have to use the copy that'll come up here when you insert a text box or something like that. So layouts, this is just the layout that we chose. Elements, so lots of things you put in. You can put in free photos, different frames, illustrations, shapes. We decided to do a grid, and there's tons of options here for the quantity of boxes that you want and their layouts. So since we were doing integer operations and we wanted 4 boxes, we chose this. And it takes up the whole page to start. We can resize that really quickly and move that to the center. So there's lots of resizing options. Move that out to the edge. And that's how we started. And move that around a little bit. There we go. And then we can add text. So lots of text options. We just chose pretty much a random one that we thought looked really nice. We chose this one, and you just slide it over, and it turns out really small to start. And all the font will come over white to begin with, so you'll want to change that Up here, what's nice is that it initially gives you document colors if you use a template. So these are all the colors that are used in the document. So if you choose one of those, it'll really match nicely. So like this is the green that actually is the background. That's the red that's in the parrot, and the dark red is like different places on the bird. So there we made it green. And you can change this color around as much as you like. Oop, does not want to work with me today. Let's make that orange. And you can change all of those to be different colors, different sizes. You can change the font, you can change the spacing. If you do want to copy a box, like let's say you made something in here and you wanted to copy it over here, please do not use Control-C. It does not work that well. What you want to use is their actual copy function right here, which makes a double right there, and then you can move it around. So that was one thing that was a little bit difficult to work with. Anything else? Oh, it automatically saves, and you can see up here it's saving. If you want to make sure that it's saving, File, Save, and it'll tell you the last time that it's saved. So you do want to make sure that it's saving frequently. We've had it crash once or twice before, but it does save everything that you've done, at least for like the last 30 seconds or so. So that was nice. You can share, you can make this public for other people to use. You can share it. You can share it so that people can edit it, or you can just do a link. The other cool thing about this is, if you just go back to the home screen, you can create a team. And you can actually have 50 people on a team for free. So if you want students to work as a group on a document or a project, one person can go and get started and add people and send invitations so they can all work on the same document. So that was really a cool feature. So all of our designs. Okay, so this is the one that we end. This is our finished product. And that's the one that will be shared on the discussion thread as well. So the nice thing about this product is that it is really easy to get started with and look around, and kids can just kind of experiment. And it's a fun way if you want them to make a poster or anything like that. So hope you enjoyed it. Hope you try it out. And we'll see you later.